I'm next. I got next game.
Welcome everybody to Defending in the Park. Today we'll have a comprehensive look at how to defend in the park, the do's and don'ts. Sit back and I hope you all learn something. Okay guys, so first thing you want to do is L trigger. You want to stick to your man. So just hold that L trigger down. Use the right trigger as well if you need to speed up a boost. If he does get around you, let go of that L trigger and just hit the right trigger until you can get back on him. Just make sure you got that left trigger pulled again before he goes for his shot. Get that automatic defense on him. Use your right thumbstick, get your hands up if you're not going to go for a block or a steal, but at least get in his face. Force that miss. It can be tricky to stay with your man, but you want to be as close to him as possible because when he takes that shot, you don't want to have any space. As you see, there's too much space left. He won't get any automatic defense on him. He won't raise his arms. He won't go for that, crappy little automatic block the AI will do for you. So as you can see, too much space. It really just comes down to the guy shooting now if he'll get it in or not. This is a perfect example of why having perimeter lockdown defense badge, is a must. So he will see clear shots, doesn't really lock down his defender, but what he does is he uses that right thumbstick. He gets his arms in the guy's face, pushes the guy backwards, and he's forced to miss. So with that right thumbstick, always push up. You can push left or right, whichever way, get the arms out, but push up, best option to get that stop. Okay, so a big thing a lot of people forget to do is off-ball defense. They just ball watch, man. They forget where their player is, they get him open. So here you want to block the passing lane, especially on twos. I don't have perimeter lockdown defense badge, I only got posts, but you can still block the lane. It doesn't take much to intercept that pass or get in the way so the dude won't pass it. So you want to really, really stop that pass from coming inside. Don't ball watch, especially like on twos, because before you know it, the guy's open, he's going to dunk on you. Okay, you just want to make this guy take a shot he doesn't want to get, hopefully get a rebound, get the ball back, and go on for the win. Okay, so let's look at the steal now. Now, obviously, once you're a Legend 1, you can go for steals without getting called for fouls a lot easier. Let me tell you, don't just spam that X button. You can actually go for the steal in just one push. Just make sure the guy's next to you. Make sure he's dribbling the ball. If you're standing still, the steal's not going to work. So just make sure he's dribbling the ball, trying to get around you, especially if he's trying to do a move, a spin move, or an ankle break, or anything like that. It's so easy to get the steal if he does it next to you. And just remember, the taller you are in the paint, the easier it is for someone else to steal the ball from you. So if you're 7'3" in the center, and you get a rebound in the paint, you get anything in the paint, make sure you pass it out straight away, otherwise the ball will just be lost. Same principles for the tip pass. Once you want to go for that steal, just make sure that you don't push that X button until the ball's been released from the player you're trying to get it from. So for the intercept, just wait until they pass it and then quickly hit that X. You'll get a tip, or at least if you're not going to steal it, you get that tip. You might not get the ball, but at least you're going to stop the pass. Same with your blocking the alley-oops. You hit that X button, the same as steal button. It works exactly the same way. It's still an intercept, whether it's an alley-oop or a pass. And never give up on that alley-oop interception. As you can see, from far out, you can still get to it. If you can get there before the other person, you got a great chance of getting that ball, either tipped or, as you can see just there, actually completely stolen. Okay, so when it comes to blocking, the key thing to remember is not to jump until after they do. Not to jump until after they've taken the jump shot, the dunk, the layup. Just make sure you're the second to push that button. Otherwise, you're going to be blocking nothing because the AI is not going to recognize that you're trying to block it. You've just taken a jump. Okay, so just remember, you want to have a Razor badge if you can. You want to have Chase Down Artist badge if you can. But just make sure that you're locked on that defender. Otherwise, you're going to be jumping at nothing. It's going to think you're going for a rebound. So just make sure you push it after they take their shot or their dunk, and make sure you're locked onto them. A lot of people forget, foul in the park. If you're not going to get the block or the steal, just foul them. Stop that play. You're not always going to stop it, but most of the time you'll be able to get your hands on them. Easiest way to do it is just to hold down the turbo, hold down your steal button. Make sure that you do it after they take their shot or after they're in motion for the dunk. He'll either take a swat at it, calls the foul, hopefully the miss, or he'll just grab him completely. And this is the easiest way to get that stop when it's not going to happen, especially if you're going against someone, a legend or someone higher, higher ranked than you and someone that's a lot taller. Okay, so I hope you guys all learned something in defense. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. Let me know of your thoughts. Let me know if you got any questions about defending the park. Thanks for watching, and a little taunting for a little Harold.